Welcome to the first
Welcome to.
episode of this podcast. It's to be unnamed, so just wait for it. I was very proud of you with the notes, actually. You
Thank you.
redeemed yourself. So I got hacked.
Yeah, that was a wild ride.
My social media, it didn't get hacked, but someone took my identity and like was pretending to be me. And when you called me, I was well, I seen your text that said like I mean like someone took your pictures. I'm like, am I naked? That was my first question was, am I naked? Like if I'm naked on the internet somewhere, I'm gonna freaking jump off a bridge. But then you're like, no, no, no. Someone just made a fake profile of you, and I was like, so then I was like, okay, okay, not so. I was still up, but I was like, okay, at least it's not like me actually naked. But then I was like, shit, like this is like, what are they pretending that I'm doing? Like, is it somebody that I know? And I had gotten that weird review earlier that morning. So I was like, what's going on? Like, is somebody like that? Like, I'm trying to think. I have no beef with anybody. Like, I don't even talk to anybody. Like, there's no way someone could not like me
That's what's
that
like
much
screwed with
just
me
from.
too. Is like they followed me, and at first, like their username, they copied yours so closely that I thought you like unfollowed me and refollowed me for some reason. Then I looked at it again, and then I was like, wait a minute, hold
I'm so
on.
mad at you for that.
It's slightly different on the username, and I thought, okay, did you make a new account just for the podcast? Like, what the fuck's going on? And then I like looked at it. I looked at the
So mad at
bio,
you for
and then it had a
that.
link to a Fansly, and then I was just like, "Oh shit, she got hacked!" And somebody's trying. Like it was just so corny too. Like they put a lot of effort, and they're like, "Oh, you should come and see my secret photos," kind of thing. Like then they started collecting money too. Like I'm sure somebody had to have subscribed to that bullshit and paid somebody.
Shame on you. Shame on you, whoever thought that was me and paid those scammers money. Shame on you. But once actually, so they didn't block, they blocked me, so I wasn't able to see. And then I was getting a flood of DMs all around the time that like I'm on the phone with you. So actually, I fully don't know the story yet. I'm driving to work actually, and I'm getting a flood of DMs, and I'm like, Colton, what is going on? Like, I'm so scared. And you're like, no, don't be scared. And I was like, oh my god, like, what is it? Like, send me like I hadn't seen the profile, so it's like, send me pictures of it because I was blocked. And yeah, it was crazy. But once like I was getting all the DMs and people like clearly knew it wasn't me, then I was like, okay, like it's not so bad. And then I was able to use my other profiles, like actually look and like dig in and like do my little investigating. And I was like, this shit looks so fake. Like anybody who pays these people money or me money is ridiculous because it looked so
Oh yeah,
like some of the stories were all distorted. You could tell it got screenshotted like a million times. Sad story, tragic story turned into something really great because my profile got a lot of traffic. Um, I felt really loved. No, really, I'm serious. Thank you so much. I
I
felt so
know.
loved because I swear, guys who like I know or like went to school with or maybe met at a bar a long time ago that were like kind of cool or whatever, they were DMing me like, hey, like someone took your stuff, like just letting you know, and like just so caring. And I was like, oh my God. I got hit on a couple times from it, which I thought was weird, but still it's a compliment. So I was like, okay, but no. Like please don't hit on me when my fake.
Were you getting like DMs, people like, "Hey, can you please refund me? I tried to go and like sign up for your Fansly, or what's your real link?"
Yeah, no, no, nobody said that, but they were just. I got a couple people saying like just it was mainly joking, like oh, like man, I was about
Yeah.
to sign up, like joking like that. That was fine, but yeah, it was a great experience. I do not recommend it, and I'm not asking for it again. It was turn a negative into a positive. I'm alive. I'm alive and well. Real quick, I just had to put this on here. I found my Stizzy. I was thinking, I was like, should I name the brand or not? You're not paying me, so but small creators. I found my see. This is not an ad whatsoever. It's actually a diss ad. A
A critique,
a diss ad?
a diss ad.
No, a diss ad. A diss ad for Stizzy because these things get lost everywhere. I've lost this so many times or something. I don't know.
Mm,
And I don't know. I
I
like,
might have to side with Stizzy on this one and say that it's operator error. You need to be a more responsible stoner.
no, okay, listen, I am responsible, very. I lose it all the time for weeks, days at a time. I lose it. And this last little incident, I lost it for about, I think it was about a week. I lost it and I just found it. So I'm very happy about it. And it was just in time for
Yes,
420.
which I don't know. It's kind of BS because it fell on a weekday, so it's like couldn't really get too crazy. But after work, after the gym, got home and partook in the event, shall we say?
I've never been a huge, like, oh my God, 420, like, gotta smoke extra big. Like,
See,
I don't, I mean, I think it's a funny holiday, but I don't like actually
see, that's where you're
partake.
screwing up because if you want to be a legitimate stoner, you got to go just around 420 to all the dispensaries when they're running their specials and everything too. Like I got a buy one get one free eighth. Crazy how we went from having to meet your sketchy ex-boyfriends in the bathrooms of sketchy parks at the middle of the night in the ghetto to just being able to walk into a store and have a buy one get one free sale with rewards points.
That is true. That we've come a
I
long
think it's
way.
in the house, honestly, for it to become federally legal soon enough.
Hell yeah, 420 every
God
day.
damn right. It's too bad they couldn't have passed it on 420.
Stizzy for president. I do really like this brand though.
Even though you were just mad shit talking him a second ago, but it's what
You
else.
know, I can change my opinion within a matter of minutes. Ah, Coachella. You actually wrote this one in. I wasn't sure if you wanted to talk about Coachella.
I mean,
What do you have to say about
I definitely have a case of FOMO, that's for damn sure. Not so much the first weekend, but now that my roommate just went this weekend and I started seeing more and more people posting about it and all the pool parties they're having out in India, I was like, you know, I just love the idea of going out and just getting absolutely wasted and listening to like the best of the best music in a large group. Just take the trailer out there and just send it full send.
it? So I've never had FOMO for Coachella until this year.
Oh
Like
damn.
now that like I'm more aware of like kind of what it is. But you can bring a trailer there if you want to camp out.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a tent.
No, you got to get it reserved early enough, but yeah, you could bring like my trailer.
When I was having FOMO about Coachella, the only thing that was like, was because I was like, unless I get a nice ass house that's close by and like make all that stuff convenient, like, because I just been hearing it's like such a far walk. It's hot. It's like dusty. It's like windy. So that was my only
Hmm.
if. But if we can bring a trailer, I you've intrigued my interest
Perfect. So we're going
back
next year.
again. I feel like the outfits looked more put together in week two. I haven't seen a whole lot of outfits from week two, but the ones that I have been seeing already look better than week one, in my opinion. Week one was very, some of it was a little cheesy to me, just like not okay, not cheesy,
Whoa, that's a strong statement there.
not cheesy, but just like very like Coachella, like not trying to hide it,
Oh, yeah,
not trying
that's
to be
true. I
casual
hate
about
when Coachella is going to be Coachella, It's like, yeah, you're Coachella, but don't be Coachella.
But I feel like it's because
What?
my style that I personally like is a little bit more muted. So when something is I just can't pull it off. That's why
Ah,
I'm like, that's not my style. So in my opinion, the second week looked just like a little more like what I would
yeah.
wear if I went. But I didn't get invited, so I wasn't one of the influencers that got to go.
You weren't
So
getting on stage and performing this year?
exactly. Thank you
You're
for that.
welcome.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go as a yeah. I didn't mean I was going as a guest. I meant that I didn't get invited to
Yeah,
perform.
exactly.
Usually I would have, and this year I didn't, so I didn't
Yeah.
go.
No, totally. Same.
But I definitely wouldn't go as like a spectator,
Yeah, that's for poor people.
you know?
Why so poor?
Yeah, I make the money.
Exactly.
Why are you all so poor? You actually pay to come here. I get paid to come
That's
here.
what I'm talking about.
Elon buying Twitter.
Yeah, so I feel like it's kind of dying off on the news a little bit now, but I do see a lot of people still going back and forth about it. Like, it is kind of crazy to me that one individual person can literally just go buy an entire company like Twitter, something that is worth so much money. And then all of a sudden, people are either like, hell yeah, Elon's going to make it so everyone has free speech and we're not getting censored. And then the other half of people are just like, oh no, this is like a violation of our free speech if he's going to buy it. And then he was going to be on the board and then he wasn't going to be on the board. And it's like,
You were saying that it was dying out. I've been seeing it. I
oh,
just don't
see,
understand
I
it.
haven't seen so much about him buying Twitter because now the drama with him and Bill Gates is like overshadowing that.
Like he's
Oh
been
yeah,
all over the internet.
he's like public enemy number one, but also like Jesus at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, he's in the middle for me, but more towards Jesus. More towards
Yeah,
Jesus.
I gotta say I'm more like an Elon stan right now, and it did crack me up. Please, for the love of God, tell me you saw him posted the picture of Bill Gates as a pregnant man.
I did. That was pretty funny. And I actually, you know what? Before you had sent it to me, I had seen it on my timeline just scrolling, but I feel like it was so outrageous that I just thought it was a meme until you sent it to me. I was like, oh no, he
Yeah, he actually
actually
posted it
tweeted
like
that.
that.
That
Oh
was
yeah,
pretty funny. He's
he
a
is,
badass.
and fuck Bill Gates.
He's just, I mean, I don't know if I'd go that far, but yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know. Just crazy. I'm not educated enough to say
yeah.
that or not.
I don't know. After watching the
So
documentary about
TBD,
him,
TBD on Bill
after
Gates.
seeing Bill Gates
See, I haven't
documentary,
seen.
we did watch it together. In the Mind of Bill Gates.
Oh, that was such a long time ago. I don't even remember what was
Oh
in that.
yeah, no. After watching some of that too,
I don't remember.
he's a total poser. He's a faker for everything he does. Like he claims to be about something, and then he'll buy into something the exact opposite. So I don't know.
You wouldn't have got that from his documentary, though.
I still picked up on some of it.
You, it was a documentary in his favor, and you were like, "Yeah, screw Bill
Pretty much
Gates. This is confirming all of
all
my."
my suspicions about him. I don't know. I still think it's kind of funny. Like when the internet was first coming out, basically the way he wanted to run it was like it would have been so much more expensive and damn near unusable. Like it was supposed to be something only for the elites.
Mm.
Yeah, it.
So I will be joining that.
Yeah, you
I
will
will
be
be.
joining the F Bill Gates train.
That's funny. Yeah, that's great. I mean, rich people, billionaires, what can you do? They're on a whole nother
I don't
planet than
know.
us.
He,
And ironically, Elon wants to physically now go to another planet. So, but his doesn't seem so billionaires only. At least that's what he
yeah.
says. We'll see. We'll see until it happens. You know, we can't really say how many people he'll invite to space if we can't even go to space yet.
I
So,
mean, we.
or to where he wants to
Yeah.
go,
Well, we'll check in with him and see.
or the way that he wants to.
Yeah. Just if you're not going to Coachella next year, maybe Elon will take us to space instead.
Dude, I'd be so down. Oh, I'd be so down. Speaking of Elon, and I guess we'll end it on this. I am, this is serious. This has to do with my image,
Pause for dramatic
my
effect.
brand. Yeah, this has to do with my brand. I would love to get away from Tesla TikTok. I just can't do Tesla TikToks forever. I do them for clout. I do. Sometimes honestly, like an update will happen or something will like spice up my Tesla life again. I'm like, oh, you know what? This is pretty cool. Let me share this. That will be dying out and it will just be me.
Just you branding yourself.
Any applause?
I mean, I'll give you a little bit of a slow clap. And Jessica, we want to thank you for joining Cloutaholics Anonymous. And we look forward to seeing you at future CA meetings.
Cloudaholics Anonymous. That's got to be in the title. It's got to be in the title.
Oh, absolutely.
That's so worthy.
Didn't you have like that one hater though that commented it's like some stupid ass thing like, yeah, congratulations on your $1,400 a month payment though.
Yeah, that was okay. That I will say when I do really cheesy Tesla content, like just like the one that I did, like I was like, oh, I heard gas is really expensive, right? Like I heard, like I was like, oh, I don't
Yeah,
bother
gas.
with the
Oh,
gas,
I don't.
which honestly I don't. I don't even pay. I know it because it's like once in a while I'll look,
Yeah.
but it's definitely I'm not as aware if I had to go to the gas station.
Oh
So
yeah, totally. Which as a fossil fuel burner, I do have to admit I'm very grateful that my company's still paying my gas because My last truck fill up was 180, and it
That's
lasted me a
crazy.
week. So that's painful.
That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I honestly I can't imagine. I feel for you guys. That's horrible. But I did have to make some content out of it and burn you guys. So sorry. But yeah, someone was like, "Oh, you're saving so much money, but I bet your payment is like $1,400." And I was like, $1,400? That's
Yeah.
that's a crazy I would never, I mean, in my income status now, I would never be able to afford a $1,400 payment.
Yeah. That's one
That's
thing. You got a
crazy.
Model
So I was
3, and it's a
like,
nice car, but it would be,
but it's not like
you don't
a
have the Model S Plaid with every last little bell and whistle and feature on there and everything.
yeah, I have the cheapest model, but it's still a real, yeah, don't get it twisted. It was not a cheap car, but 1,400, that was crazy. But I always, that's why I do like doing the cheesy TikTok content because the comments are so entertaining.
Hag.
So entertaining. I love them. Yeah, I get it. That's the wild. People get so upset. I'm sorry. I wanted a different car, and it's pretty cool. And now at this time, it's cheaper than for pumping gas.
Yeah. That's the internet for you. People either love you or
Yeah.
hate you.
So I am grateful though because it did give me a lot of content to start out with. So I do. That was a fun time, and I was so excited. Like, oh, you guys, I had been waiting for this car. It was like truly a dream car for me. Like I had my YouTube on my TV. I'm getting choked up.
I know. I
Like,
have to tell the story though about Vegas.
oh my god. Okay, I'll let you say it because this is, yeah, I'll let you say it. So basically, I was just really obsessed, and
Yeah, so this was before Jessica
one
actually
day,
bought the Tesla. She was looking at
did
it.
I even have like, I don't even think I officially was like, I'm gonna buy one.
I
I
mean,
just
you've
was like
always been
really
like
like,
that
it
for
was
like a
getting like
while.
close. It was getting like,
Yeah, you were
it was
getting
getting closer and
closer,
closer.
but it still was like kind of a dream. And
Yeah.
I will never forget. We walk out of the goddamn casino. I ordered an Uber, and like I look at the screen. You were talking with Jenny, and I just see we're getting picked up in a Tesla Model S. And for like a little bit of background, anytime that Jessica and I were driving around and we saw a Tesla, it would be like an exciting thing just to see one on the road and point it out. Oh, look, Tesla. I'd even send pictures like, oh, just saw a Tesla on the road. That's how excited she was just about seeing one. Now we're about to go ride in one, and for your first time. So I start to show her my phone. I'm like,
Yeah, I had never been in one
Jess,
at that
look,
point.
look, look. And like she's like kind of talking to Jenny and like kind of half ignores it, but she looks at my
Well,
phone, looks up.
before that happens though, before that happens, I had just found out I lost $300, right?
No, that was
Or
after.
no. So then I was just drunk and
Yeah,
just like oblivious of what was going on.
exactly. You and Jenny were talking
I was
about.
probably ready to spend those $300. I was probably like, we're about to go to this other casino. I'm about to win some money on blackjack. Just kidding. Roulette.
Yeah.
I don't play blackjack.
Yep.
Roulette. And
It's all
okay, I'm
good.
sorry.
And
Go
then
ahead.
there's like as I'm showing you on the phone, the damn thing's turning the corner, and I
It was
shit you
cinematic.
not,
It was perfect timing.
this girl straight up broke out in tears, like running down her face, crying to be in a Tesla.
That moment was insanity. Yeah, it was a special moment. The timing was so perfect of you, like, of me actually making eye contact with like what was happening. So I look at the phone and I see it's a Tesla and I look up and it's pulling up and I was just like, it was just such a surprise. But so yeah, it was a dream car of mine. It is my dream car. I'm so happy I got it. It was a milestone for
Hell
sure.
yes.
Okay, so we were talking about Elon Musk and how basically he's a savage and just does not care. And that led me to think of Jack Sparrow, or as you know, Johnny
See, I
Depp.
was thinking more like Willy
Johnny
Wonka,
Depp
but you know.
and Willy Wonka versus Amber Heard. No, I love Johnny Depp as a TV personality, movie personality, celebrity. I love him. But that trial, or what, I don't even know. Is
It
it a
is,
trial?
as far as I understand it, it's a
He's like,
trial.
it's a for
Yeah, and she
defamation.
thought she was gonna win it. Her lawyers thought she was gonna win it, but sounds like well, she really shit the bed on this one.
That one's not going in the title. I'm sorry, we can't put that one in the title. For everybody at
Sure we
home,
can. We do whatever we want.
Colton is very hit or miss. A lot of hits, but there is some misses in there. So basically, this trial just confirmed that Johnny Depp's a fucking rock star. This is alleged. It's all hearsay. I learned that a lot in the trial. This is all hearsay. Yeah, assuming that he didn't do what he's accused of, he just sounds like a rock star. Text messages and stuff that are supposed to be like making him look bad. I just think they're very poetic, and I think he's just like doesn't give a fuck. They're obviously not nice things to say, but the way that it's done so artistically,
Oh yeah,
I love
totally.
it. He's just insulting her in the most elegant way, most poetic way.
Which I'm not so sure that she deserves it because she didn't punch him; she only hit him, or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
your stupid
that
quote was.
that killed me. So I had never like seen a true example of gaslighting. I know I think I've even asked you, I'm like, what is the meaning of gaslighting? Like I know what it is, but like not really. Like I really want to grasp like what is gaslighting? And that clip that you're talking about where she's being recorded of saying, I did not punch you. I was just allegedly, whatever. I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble. I did not punch you. I was just hitting you. And then she like calls him like an effing baby and grow up. And then he says something about like that he walked away from her hitting, not punching him. And she goes, oh yeah, you're so admirable. Yeah. And I'm like, this is gaslighting.
Yeah, that's literally
This
what
should
you
be
as a
in the
guy is supposed
dictionary
to.
for gaslighting.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could not argue with somebody like that at all. I would go crazy. I would go crazy.
I mean,
I
you
can't
say
argue
that,
with
but that
people
is
like
like
that.
kind of most of your ex-boyfriends too. Gaslighting
No.
kings.
I mean, yeah, but that's why I left
Yeah,
them.
true.
I didn't like stay. I'm pretty good about that.
Yeah, and you didn't even shit in their bed, so you're already doing better than
Definitely
others.
excited to see what she has to say on Tuesday. I think that's when she's due for the stand.
I will be eating a very large bowl of popcorn as I watch all of these clips come out.
Exactly. Stay tuned for that.
With all of our inside sources, we are happy to tell you what you are too lazy to Google yourself. Same but different. You done got learnt.
This was a good one. This is like a little epi. I
I'd
hope
say
you
so.
guys liked it. And if you didn't, weird flex.
Yeah. No, if you guys did like it, let us know in the comments. If you hated it, let us know in the comments. Either way, the engagement's good for us, and we don't really care about your opinions anyways. You all suck. Fuck off.
This is how we're same but different.
Have a great day, or not. I can't really tell you what to do, but we will see you guys on the next one.
On episode 2, next week-ish, we got to keep up with Johnny Depp and his ex-wife. If we all get freedom of speech finally, thanks to Elon. Under his name.
Cut that out. Cut
All right.
that.